In this next story, we've got evidence that black looter mob Antifa-Nazis planned the Capitol Hill riots in order to frame Trump and Trump supporters for the riot. Here we got a fake news article from Reason.com. It says, no, Antifa was not behind the Capitol riot. It's published on January 7th, 2021. So the next day, the Ivory Tower liberal fake news journalist, he did his research. He called up his journalist friend. He said, did BLM instigate this riot? And they said no. So that means it's fake news, right? No, it's just fake news. No, it wasn't actually true. It says 2 people who smashed windows and stormed the building were sincere pro-Trump protesters. So there was one claim that these people were Antifa, and then it turned out they said they're Trump people, but also that means that it's fake, right? It was debunked. No, that's not the way that the world works. Here we got another one here from the Con News Network. Fact-checking Republicans' unsubstantiated claims that Antifa infiltrated Capitol riot. What are they talking about? Who are they talking about? So they don't have a picture of them. But they checked. So, that means it's false, right? Because CNN said it's false, so that means it's false, right? This is why, when did they publish this? This was on the 8th. So this is why you shouldn't just jump right on top of the fact check. Almost every time I jump right up on top of the fact check, I end up being wrong because I'm too eager to publish the news so that I could get them clicks, so that I could get my hit a dopamine, so I can be an attention whore. And because I'm trying to race to it, I want to get them clicks. Subscribe, hit that bell. So I end up publishing fake news. I don't do that. That's why I haven't had this show on since, this happened on the 6th. This has been a while. Also, too, I was really depressed and I gained a bunch of weight. Now I'm a fatty McFat. Oops. The suit is concealing it. We all got to get on top of being healthy right now. We can't be binge eating because we're depressed because of COVID. COVID can kill you if you're in bad condition. Being overweight, it makes you a lot more susceptible to dying. So we got to do something. Where was I at here? All right. So here we got one from the Daily Mail, and this one was from yesterday. So when they waited a little bit of time, they actually were able to actually collect a higher quality, larger amount of data. And then here we got black looter mob, Antifa-Nazi whacktivist, egged on Capitol rioters, left-winger who told CNN he was there simply to document the siege, is arrested after videos show he smashed windows. He wore a gas mask. He told rioters he had a knife, and he shouted, "We got to get this SHIT burned," because that's what whacktivists do. John Early Sullivan, 26, entered the Capitol building during the BLM-inspired looting and rioting on the siege last Wednesday. The left-wing whacktivist was previously participated in black looter mob demonstrations, claimed he was simply documenting the evidence on his phone, except for the fact that he had been on the internet chat groups with people beforehand chatting about this, and he knew about it ahead of time. It's kind of like, yeah, these people just murdered somebody, and yeah, I've been chatting with them on the internet, and they told me the murder was going to happen. I was just here to videotape it on my phone. I'm not part of the murder. Right. He was interviewed by Anderson Cooper on the Con News Network afterwards, where it was implied that he was passively observing the situation as it unfolded. However, Sullivan has now been arrested after video footage appeared to show him inciting rioters. He is charged with knowingly entering a restricted building, violent entry and disorderly conduct on Capitol grounds, and interfering with law enforcement. Sullivan is also facing rioting criminal mischief charges stemming from black looter mob Antifa-Nazi race riots in Utah last year. Rolling Stone reports, and this dude just got arrested. He's looking like a bozo, like he just did a bunch of meth or something. Here he'd been arrested. This was after he got arrested at the Capitol Hill riots. According to the Department of Justice, Earl Sullivan, 26, was a passive observer inside of the Capitol after the video emerged purportedly showing him encouraging the rioters. I keep wanting to say race rioters. It's such a habit to say race rioters. They're not, though. They're voter fraud rioters. Black looter mob Antifa-Nazi Sullivan, who is based in Utah, was charged Thursday with one count of knowingly entering a restricted building, one count of violent and disorderly conduct on Capitol grounds, one count of interfering with law enforcement. I think we already read that. He goes by the username Jaden X. I think his YouTube got suspended. Here, we got these videos kind of suck. Sorry. So here we're going to see some more videos here. So here is this is suspicious. We don't know about this crazy guy here. This was filmed by Jaden X here. And so here this crazy guy comes out from behind where the cops were. We don't know what's up with this guy, but he looks suspicious. So keep an eye out. In fact, let's go to full screen.
He's an idiot! You're a moron! I just told you outside! You're a fucking moron! And there can't be any violence, okay?
So there's the cops right here, right? And then this dude's clearly with the cops over here. Got his back turned to the cops, looking at the crowd. This is pretty suspicious right now.
I know you gotta do your job, man, but I'm just looking out for everybody here. Everybody needs to calm down, okay? We can go into this room if we are calm and if we commit to no violence, okay? Let's not let this get out of control.
And so this is the guy from the article filming this, Jaden X. cop is telling him get back over there.
Get him out of there.
Let's look at this one more time.
Get back over there. Yo, get back over there.
Epstein, bro. Motherfucking Epstein's cousin, bro.
Get him out of there.
One of the dudes that's instigating the rioting. So here we got, here's another picture of the dude. There's a really good analysis. I'm not going to go through this, but I'm going to link you to it. This is a video from Crossroads. We're not going to watch it because it's 12. Oops. So this video, this woman, this Chinese woman, or no, sorry, she's Japanese. She witnessed coordinated actions by Antifa.
Was doing what? And I was seeing one video that was about 44 minutes long. And this video had a title named Jason X, I'm sorry. And he was identified as one of the Antifa by Andy Noam. And he took the video from beside of the lady who got shot. And he was taking this video, and I think that everybody who watched those videos only see what happened to that lady, right? But I was watching the people around her. And I saw two men who was leading the crowd. And one man got in front of the people, facing one of the, I think, police or guard. And he was saying, "Hey, everybody," he was saying. And it looked like he was trying to calm everybody down. But what he was doing was, I think he was trying to everybody get upset.
So this is the dude that we're saying was the cop. Was in with the cops that were
So that
suspicious
people
of.
would...
Wait. Can I skip back to the other one? So that dude, because they don't have all the videos. There's another here. It's a picture of Jaden X right there. Where was the other one? There's another one down here. I'm looking for the video of him with the cops down in the stairs. That wasn't the video that we were looking at. Oh, wait. Maybe you might be hidden behind a censorship wall. Right, the censorship wall. This was the shooting. That's the shooting. I'm not trying to show that. Don't watch the shooting. That's that woman who got shot.
I have a knife.
Apologize.
Push your way up here. I have a knife. Let me through. I got a knife. I got a knife. I got a knife.
So what is she saying though? We're losing track of the other thread. I was looking for the one scene of him where he's in with the cops, and I don't know. I wonder if it was like that one. Apologize that this is taking so long. Yeah, he changed clothes. And he walked away. Dang it. Sorry, I guess I'm going to go. We're going to go back to here.
Attack. That's what I thought. And he didn't have anything at first.
In his hands.
In his hands. But he had his body right next to him. He has a yellow flag around his body. He gave this man a black helmet. And when he got the helmet, he took his hat off. The hat was really thick winter hat. So I think he used it as a cushion to hit the glass with the helmet. So he started to crash the window. And then one man right next to him, he had a stick and he was also hitting the glass. But I did not know that if he was part of them or not. But those two are actually clearly communicating when they are doing this action. And then he broke the window, and then the lady climbed up the window and she got shot. And the camera goes to the women, right? But though I was looking those two guys, one with the yellow flag went to the crowd, and the other one who actually hit the window went to downstairs where the police were. And I saw him. He did not escape. He was down there and he had his backpack.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
And it was gray and with black on the back. So I could see that was his bag with the color.
Apologies. That was actually the clip that I was trying to find for you. Sorry about that. So that clip right there, we're going to watch it again. We're looking for suspicious behavior here. He's in with the cops. He's being claimed to be
women, right? But though I was
just
looking
working
those
for
two guys,
Antifa-Nazis,
one with the yellow flag went to the crowd,
working for the cops,
and the other one who actually hit the window
BLM
went to downstairs where the police were. And I saw him. He did not escape. He was down there and he had his backpack. And it was gray and with black on the back. So I could see that was his bag with the color. And I saw him that he was opening the backpack and he was putting his hat, I think, or shirt inside the backpack. And he changed his appearance so that I think he could manage to stay there without getting caught or without people noticing that was him. And so when I saw this, he's not Trump supporter because he was leading the crowd and communicating with those other guy, and he was changing his appearance. How would Trump supporter do that? He was trying to agitate people to go inside the building further so that they have the confrontation between Trump supporter and then police. And then funny thing is that I had one more camera who got the picture of the person who took that previous video. Am I explaining correct?
Yes.
So I could see who took that previous video. And I saw his face, and from that video, Andy identified. The person who took the video was one of the members of
John
Antifa.
Earl Sullivan.
And he was taking the picture.
Now that video, that image was, I had actually seen that speech that he gave. It was after he was talking about how Kyle Rittenhouse was part of the white supremacist militia that killed 3 people, and then they got to burn the mother effer down. What else do we have that's in here that's good?
He's shot the woman who was unarmed, and he was saying that she is dead.
She's dead.
How can you tell? She just got shot, and medic was there, so people are trying to help her.
And the police are saying we can save her.
Yes. So how can he say that she is dead? And I thought he is trying to make Trump supporter upset, because Antifa or people like around them like to say defund the police, right? But Trump supporters say back the blue. So they have a different opinion. But from this occasion, they can make Trump supporter upset with police. So he was saying,
Here's him going on the Con News Network.
The women unarmed, but CNN didn't say about him or why he was there.
And so it's a very...
He went on CNN bragging about what happened, trying to play it off like he's just this conservative journalist, or not conservative journalist. He's just a journalist there to document it. He just knew ahead of times that the riot was going on. Do we have this information here? Can't watch that whole video. We could just watch clips of it. We got to chop it up for fair use. What else do we have in here on this subject here? Oh, shoot. I apologize. I had another. Okay, so I don't have the link. A couple of links got deleted earlier. These are the rest of the articles I'm going to be up here all night covering. Probably not going to get any sleep. It's going to be one of those really long live streams. I don't have it. We're going to do a real quick search for his name. I'm going to find it real quick, even though I'm sorry this is taking forever. It's the Epic Times. Let's see. John Earl Sullivan. It was the interview with Epic Times. Yeah. They have a paywall. Right, here we go. All right, so I don't know about the World Tribune, but this is what was said. So Sullivan told this article here from World Tribune, Window to the World. I don't think they had a News Guard certification. Says Black looter mob activists arrested in storming the Capitol. Sullivan told the Epic Times he knew of the plans to storm the Capitol, adding more evidence to the FBI's report that in the January 6th siege on the Capitol was pre-planned. Sullivan said he saw the plans on underground chats and things like that prior to January 6th. Said he posted the information about the plans on his social media. Sullivan said he didn't inform law enforcement because he's quote unquote not a snitch. This has come from multiple sources. He also said it to another magazine. I can't remember the name of the magazine right off the top of my head. It was another big name magazine. Sullivan told U.S. Capitol officers to stand down so they wouldn't get hurt, according to the court filing. He joined the crowd trying to open doors to another part of the Capitol, telling people, hey guys, I have a knife. We watched that video here a second ago. We don't have to see too much stuff. I was just looking specifically for that quote. And let's look these guys up, because I don't like using sources that aren't NewsGuard source certified. Let's go look up an about. News and commentary of geopolitical significance. Where are they at? Northern Virginia, surrounding DC. Sorry, I just got to check the source real quick because I just don't know who these people are. They don't have a certification. What are these people saying? They're saying they're borderline extreme, so take that with a grain of salt. That's what happens. Look up your sources before you check them. But that came from the Epic Times. That was pretty much a copy and paste from I'm kind of just interested in what is their main page, because Media Fact Check Bias said they're extreme. What does that mean? Like Breitbart extreme, which is not extreme at all. Are these by Dennis Prager or about Dennis Prager? Okay, well, I mean, I'm not going to say Dennis Prager is anything close to radical. Prager University is definitely not radical. It's pretty right wing. Can we find a better source for that? It's behind the paywall. They're over there at Epic Times. Some people will say Epic Times is questionable. I don't think so. The way I look at Epic Times is they're funded by these Falun Gong people, and they're like a Chinese ethnicity that was targeted by the Chinese Communist Party, and they fled. And so they're really anti-China. And that's why I think that they do a really stand-up job in what they do. They really do come through with the real news. The other news is pretty fake, actually. They keep it real. The mainstream media has extreme bias from clickbait. They have to put out all these free articles in order to get you to click on it so they can make you watch ads and subscribe. And that's how they make money. So they got to run all these scams. So these Epic Time people are nowhere near as scammy as the mainstream media is. And they'll say that the other media, the mainstream media will say that these people are not legit, but the mainstream media is like clickbait artists, and I'm sorry, you're not legit. Okay, so I think that's it for this segment. Stick around. This live stream is not over. It is hour and 23 minutes into the stream. I'm going to keep going because I got a lot of stuff to cover. How many have we gotten down to? We're at 18 out of, and the other ones are going to take longer. So I might not get through them all. There's 48. I might be smoking crack, but stick around. We got a bunch of RSS news articles coming up from the intellectual dark web, opinions that have been booted, and stick around and get them while they're still on the clear web. Don't forget to smash that like button down below. Hit that bell. Subscribe. That way you get notifications when I go live so that you can hear my antics and shenanigans.